So finally, the video that everyone has been waiting for, the ISTJ, the most common personality type. In theory, this should be the most highly viewed video, right? ISTJs, models of stability, consistency, reliability, and dutifulness. ISTJs are often looked at as being rigid to a fault, or just mindlessly reaffirming the traditional ways of doing things, and kind of being anti-innovation, or against trying new approaches. What I think is overlooked about the ISTJs is that they are the maintainers. Introverted sensing I most associate with the idea of maintenance, but this extends to many things, such as their surrounding environment. For example, keeping the fridge full of food, or being very observant and attentive to when something is running low in the household and needs to be refilled or replaced. Also, their physical bodies, noticing any small changes or giving their body the TLC that it needs, unlike other types who are out of touch with their body or neglected. But this can also be as abstract as maintaining social structures and traditions. What the more innovative types don't seem to realize is that when they're out innovating and changing the world in crazy land, things still need to work. And after you're done innovating and creating these new inventions, once you get bored and move on, those things need to be maintained and work after you've left and gone on to the next project. It's the stereotypical example of a person who founds an innovative company or startup versus the people who run the day-to-day operations of the company. The ISTJ, of course, being the latter of those two. Extroverted intuition. ISTJs have a pessimistic relationship with this function, which is their lowest function. When assessing a situation that has any element of uncertainty in it, they'll see the many perils and pitfalls and try to plan and prevent them. If you contrast this to an ENTP or an ENFP who have extroverted intuition as their top function, they're going to be very optimistic about the future, and they see positive potential and possibilities everywhere. If anything, their problem will be that they overestimate their ideas and their plans. ISTJs can be overly controlling and rigid, but this is often to try and prevent what they see as overly chaotic approaches that discount the wisdom of experience that has been built up slowly and steadily, brick by brick, over time. They have far less tolerance for people who come in with, in their mind, short-sighted plans to shake things up. They have a particular disdain for the revolutionary types, traditionalists. So this is an idea I hear being associated with ISTJs quite a lot. And when you look at all four of their functions in combination, you can kind of see why. Their top function, introverted sensing, is about maintaining, preserving. It's past-focused, pulling from experience gained over time. Their second function, extroverted thinking, is systematic, efficient, and very orderly. Their third function is introverted feeling, which is very value-based. And finally, their lowest function, their inferior function, is extroverted intuition, which in this slot is skeptical of radical change. All of those come together to form someone who seemingly would want to uphold long-standing traditions. But interestingly, in their third slot position, they have introverted feeling, which usually is very individualistic. INFPs and ISFPs, for example, are known to resist compromising their individual values in favor of traditionalist mindsets. However, in the case of ISTJs, their third slot FI is pulling from their past experiences, unlike other types who would use NE or SE to experience new ideas or adventures to inform their values. ISTJs use SI to inform their values. This is actually why I think ISTJs are brilliant. They don't get swayed by fads and momentary excitements about some new shiny thing. They are steadfast and are often the types who keep certain values alive when other people are forgetting them. They learn the lessons of the past and protect those insights and preserve them, passing them down to others. They're kind of like vectors that transmit the most tried and tested traditions, approaches, and ideas through the generations. And I think we're all better off for it. If you're an ISTJ and you're watching this, you may have noticed that this is the only ISTJ video I've done so far. So if you were to like, comment, and subscribe, that would be a good feedback loop for me to make many more. Food for thought.